So now we'll talk about a topic called franchise or franchising. Franchising is when the franchisor, the main company, and we all know we have this amazing example in front of everyone of McDonald's. That's the main company. When it gives its rights to another company, maybe a company XYZ, to do three things: use the name of the main company, use product and brand details, and third, the main company also help them with advertisement and training. So this main company is called the franchisor, and this second company would be called a franchisee. So franchisor would give these three things or rights to use these three things to franchisee. So now franchisee can go open up a McDonald's, and they will use the name, they will use all the products like hamburgers and ice creams and everything, and the main franchisor would also advertise on their behalf. That's a very good deal for the franchisee, for a company XYZ. But what do franchisor get in return? The franchisee gives him royalty. So that is, they would give him money every year on. So they would give him money, one, upfront money. Upfront money is when they're signing the contract. All right, let's become a franchise. They'll give them some percent of upfront money, and yearly profit percentage. So whatever profit they'll make, they'll have a deal, maybe 10% of the profit. So this is what they get in return. Secondly, franchisee is actually increasing brand awareness. We all know McDonald's, right? So McDonald was this guy who started off his business in the US. So but later he just can't open up businesses everywhere. So the best thing to do is open up a franchise. So a franchisee would be investing in all the money. You don't have to worry about investment. Franchisee would do all the investment. Franchisee would also manage the franchise, not the main business, just the franchise. They would manage the franchise, they would give yearly royalty, and they would increase brand awareness. So this topic is called franchise. I'll quickly give a quick definition of what franchise is again. When a franchisor, which is the main company, gives right to franchisee, which is the new company who would want to use their name, to use its name, logo, brand, and products. In return, the franchisee follows all the laws and procedures, very important laws and procedures set by the franchisor. Franchisee would give royalty, share in profit to the main owner, which is the franchisor. Yeah, so few things important. Let me just quickly read this. When a franchisee gives the right to franchisee to use its name, logo, brand, and products, and in return it gets royalty. It gets royalty, and it has to follow the laws and procedures, because franchisee can cancel the contract if you wouldn't follow the laws and procedures. So this is a complete, I would say, a complete definition of what a franchise is. There are so many franchises around you. Uh, Pizza Hut is one of them. Starbucks. So these are all companies. Even a business can make its franchise. So for example, I start a small business and I'm doing very well, but let's say I don't have money to grow my business. So what do I do? Bear with me here. So the franchisor, sometimes what happens is they don't have money to grow. So they need money. They have idea, but they need money to grow. They have the product, a successful product, but they need someone to invest. They have procedures and laws to be followed. I mean, it's important to follow these laws, but you need someone to manage. They can't go anywhere and everywhere, cannot be, so location cannot be everywhere, right? So, increase location. So, these are the benefits you get from doing a franchise. And of course, the franchisee gets few benefits. For example, benefits to franchisee would be you get to use a successful business name. So if you see a McDonald's around the corner, you would say, wow, that's a McDonald's, and I would want to buy a burger because the reason is that you already know that it's a proper established brand. The burgers would be same. And why the burgers would be same? For this reason, laws and procedures. They would have to follow the laws and procedures. So this is what franchise is, franchising is, franchisers and franchisee. Thank you very much.